So welcome students. So we had just implemented the code for the class, and the coding that we did was for the update record in the previous class. And what I have done is I have done the coding for class and section. I mean the class had this option, that is add record, which we had done live. Update record also we did it. I did the coding for delete record and for the display record. Okay, and delete record will also function in the same way. We are going to display a menu, and the user has to choose which class he wants to delete, just like what we did for the update record. Okay, let me just quickly go through the code. That is option 3 that was, and the option 3 that I did the coding was I opened the connection, and then I'm checking the connection, then creating the cursor, then selecting everything from the class, and then displaying the class in form of a menu. And now this is the same kind of logic that I applied for the update record. And then what we did is user is going to enter the choice, and then that particular ID and a dictionary we are going to pass. Okay, so let me just quickly run this code and show you the output. So this is the first menu, that is class, and I have just deleted all the records. So I'm going to go ahead and add some records. So for class I'm going to add record. So I'm going to say class 12, that was the first class. And then I'm going to go for again for option 1, that is add record, and this time it is class 11. Then again for class I'm going to go for class 10, and then this time that is for class 9. Okay, and then if I go for option 1, that is class, I'm going to go for option 4, that is display records. So I'm simply just displaying the list, and the list contains the tuples that hold the record. So you can see these are the primary key, and this is the class 12, class 11, class 10, and class 9. This was the data that we just entered. Okay, and if you go to the MySql, you can see that this data is present at the back end. Okay, let me just show you. So I'm going to say select star from, that is class, and you can see these are the IDs and these are the names of the class which we have just entered. Okay, so this is we have entered the record, and then I will go for the class option. Then if I want to update something, I can go for the option 2, and you can see that we are displaying the class, and then we are displaying a menu in form of a menu actually, and the user then has to enter the choice which class he has to update. So if he goes for class maybe for 9, so that is option 4, and then I'll give another name like this, or maybe I want to change the class, I'll make it as class 8. Okay, and press enter, and then I can go for the option, that is class, and option 4, and now you can see that I have changed that class 9 to class 8. Okay, and this was the coding that we did live in the previous class, if you can remember. So at the back end, okay, so I've not switched the screen, so maybe you are not able to see it, children. So now you can see it. Okay, so I just changed the class. So this was the class that, this was the record that got displayed. So if I, okay, one more time I'm going to show you. I'm going to again change this to class 9. Okay, let us do it that way. So option is 1, and then again update, and now I'm going to change the class, that is class 4, and this time I'm going to give it again 9. Okay, and now if I go for class and display it, so you can see that class 8 has now become class 9, right? So this is how we can do it. So then I will choose the option again class, and then delete a record. So delete record also I did the coding the same fashion. I'm going to show you the code also. So over here, okay, again the classes are going to get displayed in form of a menu, and I want to delete class, that is 9. So what is the choice? That is 4, number 4, right? So user will just enter number 4, and then let us go to the class and display the record. And now you can see that the class, what was that, yeah, class 9, right? And the class 9 has got deleted, right? I have just displayed the list. You can display it in a much better way. And same thing I did for section. So let us choose this section, and then I will add the section, the section A, and then again I will add some section B, and one more I will go for section C, and something went wrong. Okay, that was the enter the choice that I entered wrong. Okay, no issues. Let me just switch to MySQL and check what data was entered. Okay, let me just check my backend as well. So select star from section. Okay, and there is A and B out there. Okay, so we have two records which we have successfully entered in the database. We can do that using the code as well. So let me just switch to, that is spider, and now from here also we can display the records. So let me run it one more time, and then the section, that is option 2, and I will display it. Okay, that is option 4, and here you can see that is the first record and the second record. So this is the front end, and MySQL is the back end. And so this is how the entire coding is working, children. So let me just explain the code a bit. And this is option 3 for deleting the record. And what I have done is I have just saying select star from class, and then it is going to fetch all the records. It is going to display the records in form of a menu, and then the user is going to enter the choice, and everything is getting stored in a dictionary. And then I'm giving a call to a function that is delete record. Delete record is in class crude. If you go to class crude, this is delete record, and straight away we have a query that is select from class where id is equal to, that is the placeholder, and I'm using that value of that id. Okay, so this is delete record. And then just like what we had for class crude, we have section crude as well, and this entire code is exactly same as the class crude. And just we have to change wherever we have the class, like over here insert into class, so it's now section. Just copy and paste it. Okay, so this is how the entire coding is working. So then this is just a summary, children, and that I'm giving you of the code. So I'll give this code to you, and you can practice if you want, but this is really out of the scope of the syllabus. uh, just for practice purpose, if you do this, it will be a good practice for you, and then it won't be a problem for you for connecting Python to MySQL. Okay, just extra knowledge for you. So I'm keeping this short of today's video. I'm keeping it pretty short. So we will meet on Monday with Django, and we're going to start with Django. What exactly is Django? Everything you'll come to know on Monday. Okay, so that's it for today, children. Bye for now.